What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm kicking off this vlog Saturday, December 6th, and it's a content day or a content morning. Essentially, I have a posing client coming and he does classic physique, so we're getting content for that. And my girl Heather is coming and she's getting a bunch of content for my website that she's also helping me create. So I'm super excited. We're gonna get, again, just like clips of the posing session, and then we're also gonna get some content out in the gym for Phorm related things too. And my website is essentially gonna have everything of like posing, my sponsors, kind of what I'm all about, my story, my everything, so you can just go there and see exactly what I'm about and exactly what I offer. And if you guys are new here, I'm a posing coach and I'm also an IFBB figure pro. I got my pro card last year and now I'm in my off season trying to get all the gains for next year for the 2026 pro season, which I did discuss my game plan on the last vlog. So if you didn't see that, make sure to watch that as well, because I got some really good content just talking through with my coach of show strategy, how we pick our shows, what we consider, all of that fun stuff. But yes, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so you can stick around and see all of the fun things that I get up to. But I am going to get set up. We're gonna do the posing session and then I'm gonna change and do some more Phorm content. So let's get into it and I hope you guys enjoy. I like to think about like shifting hips back just a hair. So you got that twist and then it's like almost just like pushing the glutes back just a little bit, just because then it helps me really sit into the legs, get everything to light up, and then yes, get the quads split to the hip. See the activation there? Yes.
Yeah, that looks nice.
And that's even, like deep in the off season you got quad splits. Yes. And then maybe hands, just taking like a little bit wider. Yep, and then bringing it in from there, good. Yeah, one thing that can be helpful too, you can kind of relax the rest. But if you think about kind of like bringing arms out and lats out, and then bringing the hands in from there. Yes, because now you get more lats in there. Yeah, that's good.
Like feeling it.
Right. But just as you're going through the poses, even on your own, just getting that mind muscle connection, having those lats out and then bringing the arms in can be super helpful, just to keep that everything open and wide, so then it doesn't, because sometimes when you crunch down those biceps, the lats, you know, so crunch down too, but we want to keep it as open as possible, so, yes, okay. And then you can always play around like in your individual routine and stuff. That's when you can have some fun with throwing in some of those just dramatic transitions. And then that, you can just flow a little bit better and flow through the routine and stuff like that. So a little bit more fun with that. Yes. Much better. Good, And then I think you can kind of just like scoop a little bit on this arm. Yes. Good. And then just a little bit more groundness. Yes. And then, just move your hands forward, just, and keep it nice and stacked and tall. Okay. Yes. That's like a lot better. Yes. It's like the posing improvements, mobility, and size. I feel like it's all been coming up. So this is great. Good. And then so spiking either. Like that. So let's just focus on lower body for a second. So let's just take this foot just a hair wider. Right there, good. Because then that'll allow you to get a little bit more turnout of those, quads. Good. And then you can really like pop that back foot, so then it's mainly like big toe on the ground. And then, because then you get, I feel like it helps just get much more connection all the way up through the glutes and hands.
I definitely feel it.
Right? Yeah, you probably felt it like light on, like all of a sudden, like, oh, there it is. Yeah, exactly. For the actual back double, let's also have you try doing again that like kind of crucifix out And then, yes, and then bringing it in. Good. Yeah, yeah, because those lats actually look a lot wider now. Awesome. Yep. And then just a hair forward. Yep, right there. Good. Yes, and then those tuck thumbs, I like that as well. Good. So you could do both, and then start it out with just like hand on hip, and then like bringing it up kind of subsequently. So,
You're saying this?
yep, and then yeah, with feet, yeah, I would do like that same stance. So yeah, I feel like the easiest way to get into it, your normal front pose, and then you kind of just step that 1 foot back, yes, and then you're kind of there.
Okay.
And then that way too, like your hips are already kind of like angled towards. You can think of like angling hips to the side, corner almost, and then that's pretty well set. And then yeah, you can either have like popped or flat. We can play around with it. I feel like flat actually might look good. Yeah, just keeping that soft. Yep, keeping that soft knee. Yes, yes, and then you get the quads lighten up. Yep, good. And then yeah, so then you can do this side. Good. And then from here is where you could take this hand and bring it up. As you're doing that too, because I'm trying to think if we want to do just like a little transition almost. But if we end up hitting some vacuums for some of these poses, you could then essentially like open it up, and then this would be front on, where you'd pull vacuum and then have the arm kind of come up, which honestly would probably make the vacuum easier anyways, because then you're like, everything is just like being drawn up. So we could try that too. So yeah, so you're here, yeah, and then from here, you could, like as you're kind of shifting this way to the front, arms come down, yeah, yes.
Am I doing like a step back, like the?
I think last time we did have kind of that similar, yes, angle to it, yeah. Yeah, yes.
Right.
So like keeping that open, but I can see.
You want me to more like this, or?
I would say like almost like an in between, where yeah. So if you have it a little bit more open, but then if hands can come down just a little bit, like on the back of your head. Yep. Yeah, kind of like right there. Good. Yep. And then you can kind of crunch down a little bit more. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. That's looking really good. The lats too. Like if you can see that taper a lot more now versus before, I feel like it was more kind of straight up and down. Like you didn't really see as much of that taper from the lats down into the waist and then out to the quads. Now I feel like you can see a lot more of that axe frame, which is really nice. And the chin up as well. Yeah. Yep. And then yeah, keeping chest and shoulders as well. Good. Yeah, I feel like sometimes when you're nice and open, and then if you bring the chin up, then the shoulders actually come down a little bit for some reason. So yeah, just keeping everything. Yes, yeah, nice and open, nice and tall. And then yeah, let's do quarter turn to the right. Second into that one.
It's like I forget everything. I forget everything you just said.
That muscle memory.
I just want to train it, yeah. It's
Yes,
muscle
it
memory.
does so much. Yes. Yeah, yeah, so then, yeah, just those bend in the elbow, kind of just, yeah, so then this just kind of bumping, bumping that out, good, yeah, there you go, that's better, awesome, and then switch it up, good, and then, here, more to the wrist, just a little bit like, shoulders like full twist, kind of like this way. Yep, yes, yeah, see that line coming out?
Yeah.
Good, yep.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, one more twist, yes. And now this back arm, just scooping down just a little bit, yes. Yeah, but then not losing that lat when we scoop it down. So yeah, it's like, continue to think about like bringing that lat out. We just don't want the arm to float like too far back.
Okay.
So yeah, just having it a little bit closer. Yeah, yep. Yes, and then just a little bit of arm, yep. Good. Full thing coming together. Yeah, feel like the side is a little bit easier to get into. Yeah, just automatically. Good. Yeah. So then here we just want to keep chest. Yes. Good. Yeah. Thinking about the mouse strut. Good. Yep. And then this wrist, we just want to turn it a little bit. Good. Yep. Yeah. And then this lat, I just want to come out. Yeah. Think about kind of like pushing that lat like out towards the judges almost. Like yeah, from that lat. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Then you go a little more taper. Awesome. Yeah, look that side. Good, yep, just dropping the shoulders a little bit. Awesome, yep. And then wrist, let's just straighten just a little bit, yes. And then just a little bit more. Good. And then look to that way. Good, yeah. It's looking better. Full workout.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, anything else you want to hit while we're here?
I gotta practice it. I don't know. I mean, I'll
Yes.
practice more of the core defense for sure.
Yeah, yeah, just getting those nice twists. Yeah, because that's the cue that really helped me is like thinking about like bringing both of those lats like out towards the judges,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just not letting like shoulders go in when we do that. But yeah, thinking about like expanding from the rib cage, expanding from those lats, I think just helps keep everything nice and open. And it's almost like sometimes I think like with my hands, almost of like even like pushing with those towards the judges a little bit, just like keep everything open. Yes. Yep. Yeah. And then this guy just to come up a little bit. Big twist. Yes. Yeah. And then just not letting that go forward, but yeah, just keeping that and then a little bit taller up. Yep. Good. Yes, yeah, much better. Much better shape overall too. Yes. Yep, awesome. Hell yeah. Well, very good improvements made for sure.
Yes.
And then yeah, I think it'll just be focusing on like opening the back
Yeah.
a little bit, just being able to really get the lats to like relax and come up, not lock up too much.
Yeah.
And that way you can kind of push from that mid back to get everything chest up and postured up. But sweet. Guys, this is the woman behind, the brains behind the operation.
Heck yeah.
The creative operation, because I am not a creative type, and she has such a good eye for everything.
That's a lie. She's super creative. We've been collaborating on a bunch of stuff. She learns super quick. She just picks stuff up and she runs with it. She's a G.
I appreciate that.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. What's on TikTok? It's so funny, before I went here, I had no clue any of this, who any of these people were, anything. Hi! Okay, oh my god. So dizzy. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay, what the?
Oh wait, what if I
What I do like?
Mm.
I don't know what to do.
Should I get one of me in front of my own poster?
Yes. Yeah.
Gotta get pictures in front of my own poster. The poster that Heather created. Oh yeah, did you see this?
It's so
Look
big.
at this, right? It turned out amazing.
That's awesome.
I know. It looks so good. She killed it. Yes.
Okay, awesome. That's so cool.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, we are wrapped up at Metro. Now we're back at my place, and now we're gonna get my home studio posing room content. So I'll set you guys up so you can see some of the behind the scenes of this as well. How fun. All right, we're gonna teach Heather some bikini posing and see how I do teaching somebody that literally has never posed before in their
Never
life.
once. I've only done fitness to just do fitness, so I don't have even a background in this. So wish me
Yes,
luck.
this is gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, so you're gonna be in the box there.
Okay.
Okay, so bikini posing, to get into it basics wise, you're gonna be turned to the side, feet are together, hips back, nice booty pop, and then this front foot we're gonna turn towards the mirror, and essentially like how angled your front foot is depends on how big your quads are. So your quads, I would say, are proportional to your body, and so you can have yours at more of this like 1 to 2 o'clock position,
Okay.
versus somebody like me that's got thick quads. I would turn mine actually like almost to the front, because as once we get into that pose, the more your toes are turned to the front, the smaller the quad looks. Hips back, and then this foot, we are just gonna take, yep, and then we want this toe to be right kind of in line with the middle of our foot. So it's, yep, in the same plane. Good. So then kind of coming up through the core here. So this is where.
What do you do with your hands? What's this?
Yes, I will. I'll tell you what to, because I actually have a trick for your hands specifically too.
Okay.
But if we, yep, twist towards the front, and then you can kind of have your chest, yep, popped nice and tall. Good. And then, so this hand is going to stay on the hip, and then we don't want like our elbow to fall back or our shoulder to fall back. So similar to like when you have your hands on your hips, that's where it's going to kind of stay, where it's more rotated to the front and kind of pushing to the front with that elbow.
Okay.
And then this hand, we want to be nice and relaxed for the most part.
Am I kind of like up on?
Yeah, so the lat is flared a tad, and I would say, like for me, if I'm posing bikini, I'm not really going to flare the lat much at all, because I don't have to do much, and my lats look huge. But for somebody like you have, I would say, like good proportional lats for your body, where that little bit of flare helps because then you get more of that X shape and that curve between the back of the glute and the waist. And then there's different viewpoints for fingers.
Okay.
Some people say like pretend like you're holding a remote.
Okay.
I don't personally like that because I think it shortens like your arm a little bit if your fingers aren't extended. So what I tell people is pretend like you're essentially pinching your thumb to your index finger.
Sure.
And then that way your fingers just kind of like stay long
Okay.
and nice and graceful. And they stay extended. They don't like curl up or do anything funky. So I think from like your hips, that's where you can kind of, arch a little bit more. Good. Yes, and it's a lot of flexibility.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Oh my god. My back is like cramping.
now you're like, oh, I see what Jake was like struggling with.
Oh my god. Wait,
Right.
so like this feels too long. Like should it be like out more?
So it depends like on the person. I would
Okay.
say it also depends like quad size too. I kind of like yours like right there.
Okay.
What we're looking for again is that balance top to bottom. So like shoulders wise, the width of the shoulders are gonna similarly line up to like where our feet are.
Oh.
And then you get a little bit more of that balance.
Oh my god. How the heck do you do this? Okay.
It's a workout. It's literally a workout in itself.
Yeah, it is so many parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you set, oh man, how do you go into it? So it's kind of like, okay, so like shooting a basketball, right? So you set up down here and then you follow through. So then when you get into position, are you going like?
Yeah. So when
kind of foot up.
Yeah. So it goes into like the transitions and
Okay.
stuff. But so like if I'm like a bikini person walking in.
This is insane.
Okay. So yeah, like if I'm doing like my walk in
Okay.
to get into that pose, if I'm like coming in from the opposite way, I'm gonna put the foot that I'm gonna be on into place, sink into it, get into that pose. So it's almost like like positioning it to where you want to end up. Yeah.
Got it. Is this too far forward?
Nope. Yeah, I would say actually this can be even a little bit. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
And then I want height, but not too much. And then am I like, cause I'm flaring there, but then is my arm here? Is it here?
It's more on the side because we don't want to cover up the glute. Yeah. So then like this, I would kind of like soften this elbow. Yep. More like this, and then turn. Yes. Yeah. That thumb towards the front. Yep. Good. And then a little bit more twist, and then that lat can flare just a little bit more. Yes. And then this. Yes, yeah, yep.
Holy crap.
It's literally so much, and that's why I tell people of like, I try to teach posing from the ground up, and then as you're practicing it, of like going through that mental checklist from your feet all the way up, because otherwise, if you try to like get into position of everything,
Yeah.
then you're like elbow, lat, feet, glute, everything.
And then I'm like lax, and you're like, wait, this again, and this again, and then you're like, oh, I forgot, I'm
right.
It.
Yeah. So many little nuances.
Jeez Louise. And that's only one pose. How many poses?
Bikini at least there's only 2 poses,
Okay, thank God.
not including transitions.
Okay, what's the second pose?
Back pose.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Is this the one where they go like?
yes,
Stop
the
it.
glute pose.
Stop it.
Yep. So, and then I think you, should be able to see yourself in the mirror
Oh yeah.
as you're
hi.
going.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you,
You want to go a little wide?
so you're actually gonna do like about shoulder width apart. So bikini is a little bit more narrow.
Okay.
Wellness is farther apart, and then similar like premise for how like far your feet are turned out. If you have more proportional quads like you do, you can do just a little bit of like a turnout there. If you're somebody like me that has thick, juicy quads, I would go literally like straight forward to just minimize, because the more you turn out from the back, is you can actually see quad sweep from the back. Weight is in your heels.
Okay.
And then kind of like thinking about when you're starting like an RDL, like barbell RDL,
Okay,
right?
like
For
a
that
hinge.
like hip hinge. Yep.
Okay.
And then, because as soon as you like start to go down for an RDL, you can feel your glutes and hams light up. Like that's that tension that we want,
Okay.
because that's how you can see the glute ham tie in.
Mm.
So weight in the heels, hips shifted back, and then hands are just going to be resting on the quads. Or some people like, I tell them just to do like blades, because then we don't want to see fingers from the back. So like some people, it's like You can literally see fingers. They do weird things.
Okay.
So yes, either like placed here, or if you're worried about fingers, then just like having them here.
Okay. A little elbow bend.
A little bit of elbow bend, yep.
Yeah.
And then how much elbow bend also depends how big your back is. And so for yours, yeah, I think right about there looks good.
Okay.
I would just take your like lats, actually, yep, can be flared just a little bit. And then from here, now that the lats are a little bit flared, then I would bring elbows in just, yep, right there, just a hair. So you can come a little bit taller. So we don't want to like bend over.
Oh, okay.
So it's really just like that hip hinge back where my upper body is staying upright, and it's just those hips that are shifting back.
Oh my god.
Right? Harder than it looks, for sure. Yep.
Do you hold your breath?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm breathing during this too. Yeah, because others should pass out on stage, and we don't want that either.
Oh my god, I know. Like, how do you? And then. So, are you activating? Are you just stretching or activating?
Activating in the hamstrings.
Oh,
so the cue that works well for people, I like to say, like, pretend like you're squeezing a ball between your legs almost, just to get that tension in there. Because we actually don't want to flex the glutes. Because if you flex the glutes, they actually get smaller. Yes. Yeah. And then, yeah, chest up, and you can kind of like arch like through.
Oh god.
Without cramping.
Oh god. Okay, so. Oh god. Okay. I think that's it.
Yep. And then a little less knee bend, so a little bit. Yep. Yeah. So they can be soft knees. Yes. Yeah. So like not locked out, but not bent. Kind of just like, yeah, soft knees.
Oh, but then you're up.
Yep.
But your head's not back. Oh god. How do you do that?
Oh, a lot.
I'm so warm. Oh. I need some back mobility.
Yeah, yeah. It's
a lot so tight right here.
Yes, it's a lot of mobility, especially like in that front pose for people to be able to
turn. Really like turn.
And then it's really like in that thoracic spine and in the middle too, of like really being able to rotate and keep hips to the side, upper body to the front.
Wait. Like this? Close?
Oh yeah, yes, much better. Yes. Yeah, so then this is actually relaxed elbow. Yep. Yes, yeah. So then that's kind of facing the front, but then some of the judges, and then relaxed elbow. Yep.
Am I supposed to suck in?
Yep.
Oh god. The only air I have left.
Yes, it's a lot of like shallow chest breathing up top of like. Yeah.
Okay, let me recap this. First of all, it's fun. It's so different. You don't realize how tight you are until you do it. But you can do it. I think that's the coolest thing I learned today.
Yeah.
I can do it. I've gone to MetroFlex and bodybuilding gyms for a couple of years now. Never saw myself as someone who could even pose, so I've never done it, not even close. And I feel like I have a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
And
I'm not going to compete.
Find the connection too. Because then you're like, you have to learn your own body of like, how do I position and get this to flex and this to relax, and all at the same time. It's like it's helpful then to be able to like connect it to like what you're feeling to what you're seeing, and then it helps with your training too. Yeah.
But then also once you get that down, then you have to like woo the judges and too, right? You gotta make eye contact.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's the whole like stage presentation. So it's like, it's not just how you hit the poses, it's also bringing your own personality and like confidence to those poses too, because you can immediately tell if somebody walks out on stage and they're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel comfortable here. Like if you don't feel comfortable in your poses, you can tell immediately.
Yeah. I've seen. I mean, I can't judge anyone, but like they just walk out so stiff, and like you can tell that they're trying to overdo the pose, if you will, and then there's nothing here.
Right.
It's just so
you can tell
focused.
they're thinking about thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's why by the time you get to the stage, you should be so practiced that it feels like second nature, and you're just doing what you've practiced for ideally months before you step on stage.
Yeah. All right. I think that was a wrap on my session.
Yes. Love it. Woo, woo.
That was
Okay, Heather, tell us about your and Thompson's new company.
Yeah. So we're so lucky to work with Paige, because Paige is allowing us to pave the way and use her great work as an example. Thompson and I own the Remo Group. We are working in the financial and fitness verticals, but really with the fitness verticals, we do marketing, media, and management of anyone in fitness. So right now we have our hands on quite a few strength coaches. So what we're going to do for them is different things, all the way from courses and mentorships to management and getting their courses to administrations and getting hired, booking speaking events, everything like that. We are your place to go for that. So it's called the Remo Group.
Yay! Awesome. Woo! So exciting. Alrighty, guys, that wrapped up all the content. It was actually a lot of fun. Got so much good stuff, all the posing, a bunch of first form, and it was fun teaching Heather some of the basics for bikini posing. That was entertaining even for me. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little behind the scenes and all of the fun stuff. And I'll keep you posted for the website as it's getting finalized and everything. There's a lot that goes into it, but honestly, it's been really fun. And it's also been fun to kind of define what I'm focused on, my core pillars, and everything that I offer. And we have so many ideas for going forward on just things that I can offer for you guys. I am also thinking about doing like a protein recipe book that I put together that you can get a free link to. A show day guide, like everything you need in your show day bag. Oh my gosh, I just sounded so Wisconsin. Bag, whole. It comes out every once in a while. Anyways, but yes, all of those resources and whatnot, and blog posts, and just things that, helpful information that I can share for you guys, and all the things that I've learned along the way, so you can avoid some of the mistakes that I've made as well. So definitely stay tuned for all of that fun stuff. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And please come back to my channel for more content if you've had fun hanging out with me here today. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see ya next week. Bye!